Hi. Speaking of bugs. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's back. It's back. There was a whole outage in this area, apparently, which I tried to look up and I couldn't find anything. Bree said she checked Reddit, and I was like, oh, I forget Reddit's a thing and that it's like an actual thing. So, didn't do that. But it's working now. Hi, hello. Oh, we have to reset all the goals and stuff. Oh, speaking of bugs. Oh, there's an ad coming. Rip. I keep getting these really gross bugs that don't look like earwigs, but they're the same size, but they kind of look more like a cockroach. I don't know what they are. I keep getting them in my bathroom. I don't know where they're coming from. I can't figure it out. It's not from the drains. I cleaned my drains recently. I mean, unless they hatched afterwards. No, they die if I drown them. Although I'm really upset because I drowned one in my trash can and I went to check on it before stream and he's gone. So he didn't drown. That's like the third one I have found. Maybe second. They're so gross. It makes me feel disgusting. Like I'm a gross, dirty gremlin person. Oh, I meant to send this to my mom. I don't know. I don't know what kind of bug it is. That's why I'm trying to talk to you. No, not like fruit flies. They're the size of an earwig. I don't know what you guys call earwigs. Earwigs freak me out. I've had nightmares about earwigs crawling into my ears. Okay, I forgot to send my mom something. Yeah, big. I don't know if they fly because when I see them, I immediately just try to kill them. Yeah, okay. My mom has this thing auto set that if you text her and she's driving, it's like immediately sends you a text that's like, driving! It's so aggressive. Okay, let's try to find bugs. Ugh, I hate it. I hate bugs. Ugh. Ugh. Love the outdoors. Hate bugs. Like silverfish. Oh, maybe. Let's try that. No. It doesn't have that many legs on the side. And they're not silver. Earwigs. Let me check what earwigs look like. They might be earwigs. It doesn't have pinchers. They don't have pinchers. Palmetto bugs. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. How big are they? No, don't do this to me, Zero. Don't do this to me. But like around the world. Map. Region. No. Oh, apparently, Nick, if you didn't know this, they are a type of cockroach. Okay. Common pests found in the Pacific Northwest. Here we go. I was hoping they would have pictures. They don't have pictures. Okay, not a termite. Apparently that's one of the common ones. Not a termite. It's not a bed bug. think they're roaches. Which means I have to tell my apartment. I've only seen 2. Ew! Ew! She'll sleep just fine. 8 types of roaches and how to tell them apart. Caramel colored. They're kind of dark. It's not that. It's not that. See, but that's a palmetto. I am finding them in my bathroom. It does kind of look like an Australian cockroach. Southern California. Okay, next time I see one, I'll take a photo. Ew. 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 I've just been spraying them with my water bottle. Really, I should get something chemical and leave it in my bathroom. I got one of those like infinite water spray bottle things. It's been great. Highly recommend it. I use it for everything. And I won't get into too many details, but let me just say, if you don't have a bidet, it can be helpful. Especially since wet wipes are not flushable. Yeah, so you spray it, and instead of like it being one spray, it just like keeps going. And it's like a mist. I mean, obviously it stops after a minute, but less than a minute. But look, I found an Easter egg when I was cleaning my room. I know it doesn't look clean, but I have been working on it slowly. Slowly. So you kind of pump it, and then no, I don't want to power wash. I just want to help add some moisture, clean, to help wipe everything out. I'm sure my microphone loves this. Anyway, it's great for hair too. Stop pulling that word. Stop using that word. This is what I did while we waited. Oh. I don't know when I did this, but I found this. It's not butt water. God, I regret talking to you guys sometimes. Why am I here? For what reason? The amount of times I have said that this week. cleaning up my mom's place physically leaves. While we were cleaning up my mom's place, there's this vanity that was my grandma's, potentially my great-grandma's, I can't remember. It's broken. I have to fix it. But I was pulling out one of the drawers to like clean it up because I love my dear mother, but she left it in her garage and it got trashed more than it already is trashed. It's fine. I'm not upset about a family antique getting ruined. And so dust and bugs decided to make it their home, which I respect because it's, you know, some fresh, it's not fresh, but it's some clean wood, probably nice and cozy. So I pulled out the drawers so that I could get in the back and clean the back. And I found, my mods already know this, I found a letter that I had written to myself on my second day of college. So I'm freshly 18, just left being a camp counselor. In my first situationship, I'm so sorry, Zero. It's a fresh start. Think of it like that. Anyway, I want to read it on stream, but I've already lost it. So it's somewhere. It's somewhere around here. And when I find it, we can read it. I've read it already. I didn't wait for you. I was too curious, but what was the Sunday stream? Is that what you're asking? What did we do on Sunday? Was it just chatting? Did we do something? Did I play a game? I played Palia. Right? Oh, no, Seneca, stream just crashed. Like, today. Because my internet crashed out. Which I do still play Palia every single day. I tried to play Infinity Nikki because they got a major update, including a map, and it will not open on the PlayStation, and my computer doesn't run it. Am I pissed off? Yeah. Also, apparently, they changed the lore and story a little bit. Pissed off about that. It just makes me more insistent to, keep my profile picture. My profile picture on Infinity Nikki is a screenshot of a cutscene of the original lore of this like mysterious lady who's the one guiding. Anyway, I'm upset about it. It's not working. They added the ability to recolor things. Apparently it's behind major paywalls. All in all, cranky about Infinity Nikki. I know I keep saying this, we are going to play Blueprints. However, insane EA sale, oh wow, you know what you should do? You should use code Espery Games at checkout. Please. I did just get paid from Fourth Wall. That's where I sell my merch. And I don't know why. Because the profit from Ellie buying that sweater, not nearly enough to justify what I got paid. So I'm wondering if it had to... Like, how did I... So, like, why did I get... Maybe it has, like, a thing that it has to hit before it pays me? I don't know, but I got $30 from Fourth Wall this week, which is great because that makes up for streams that I didn't get to do. I love my mom. She was a little bit of a bitch about that. She was taking my... Don't question the extra money. You sound cryptic. It's almost like you're speaking code. She was like taking my presents, helping her move for granted. A man on a Segway just tried to knock on my door. Sir, I will not open it. Hi, Choo Choo. What the fuck? And at one point, Mom, I was like, Mom, I'm losing money being here. And she was like, oh, yeah, $3. Why is my mom moving? I don't know if I'm allowed to share the reasons, but she's moving to California into my grandparents' old house because they moved out. He's probably trying to sell me pest control. Maybe I like the pest. Oh my God, Choo Choo, I have pests. We were just trying to figure out what kind of bug it is. Yeah, Nick. It's for a bunch of different reasons, but overall, it's the first time my mom and I have been separated in 30 years. I'm fine. Oh, I need to message my therapist, actually. Not about this. Just remembered, because I was like, oh, trauma. I don't have abandonment issues. I should probably put my therapist as like a contact instead of just a random number. Did I turn captions back on? I did. Is it emote or emoji for texting? It's emoji, right? I'm so used to emotes. I was sending her, yeah, no, I didn't actually have her saved to my phone. It's just been this random number that I go back to. And I had sent her a couple memes, like therapy memes, and I don't remember if it was Zero or my wife, because sometimes y'all have the exact same comment, but they were like, we'll just group you together. Should you be using that number for that? I don't think that's what you're meant to use it for. So I checked with Julie yesterday and I clarified, and she's like, yeah, I have people send me shit all the time. Now, I don't guarantee I'll answer outside of work hours or at all, but so I'm allowed to keep sending her random crap. Oh, I haven't checked in with my bird. Honestly, who cares? If she didn't want me to, she told me to stop. Also, Adderall. Don't forget to take your meds today, guys. Okay, I'm dressed as a koala because this month's, I'm feeling great right now. This month's like battle pass thing is Australian themed. So look, she's dressed as a koala. She's so cute. All right, Peaches. I haven't drinking water, actually. Oh my god, we get to hatch an egg. Mimi the mushy. This is my new friend. It's so cute. You have the old outfit already? I have the premium. I'm sorry. We also get more color options than you do. You would have to wait for them in the store. It's only 2 days long. I don't know what that means. Yeah, we get to pick from like 8 colors. Yeah, I got the full outfit day 1. I'm sorry. I don't think that justifies it. I should not have bought it. I did anyway. Day 1 was the head. Day 2 was the shoes. Maybe for you. I did do something that made me happy. I guess I'm just better than you, Zero. I'm sorry. Oh my god, there's cute overalls. I don't need those. Oh my god, a banana hat. As I pay for premium because I'm stupid and gullible and easily manipulated. And day 1, I got the full outfit. Oh, wait, I see what you're saying. Hold on. I misunderstood. I'm sorry. You're talking about like the shoes. I didn't realize there were shoes for it. You're right. Day 2 is shoes. The koala booties. You have premium because of new account. You took up the deal? Oh, are you doing the trial? Yeah. Anyway. Oh, they changed how you travel to other areas. That's weird. Wonder why. We're going to the grocery. Y'all are coming with me. Yay! When I did, like, my second, it was like, for the next couple of days, you have premium. It didn't give me a choice. Oh! I'm pretty sure I had to, like, accept it. Maybe they've changed it. I know the app just got updated. I never got that. Lana, I'm so sorry. So sorry that they want you to be a loser. Oh my god, Amy's outfit's so cute today. I just gotta do my bird things, don't mind me. Okay, I found a rug that May needs. I've been trying to help. Her house looks like shit. She hasn't been finding cute things. And I just found a rug that'll be perfect for her house. She's been very slow to develop her home. I want to hasten the process. Okay, so I'm in Egypt right now. And so with this stupid app, your bird can travel the world. And as you're there, you discover new things and you collect stuff. And there are souvenir items that you can purchase in the clothing store. And it might change per day. In Egypt, you can buy the like pharaoh headdress. And that low-key feels culturally insensitive. What's your Finch style? I don't know what to send you. I love you, Lasana. These are pink peach slippers. I have the orange ones. Boba just told me he likes cherries and books. I'm pretty sure mine likes cherries too. Yeah. Are you going with like a color scheme, Zero? I have a couple different like themes that I do my house in. Anyway, okay, we are going to play The Sims today because there are 5 kits that I have not explored. 3 of them are brand new. 2 of them have been out for like over a month, and I signed up to do it. I'm pretty sure we've already given them away, and I still have not actually made content, which is against my contract. Every time I open it, he's been like walking in the forest. Go to the 4th tab in the shop, and you can travel. No, it's not Maxis anymore. They got sold. It's just straight up EA. They bought Maxis a little bit. No, like, I don't know what I've seen my house. Do you not have a house yet? You're supposed to get a house straight up. I mean, it's just a room. I cancel. Don't want to reflect on her story of discovering Batman. No offense. Why is she discovering Batman while in Cairo? I'm just asking. Oh my god, I got a mystery chest. I leveled up to level 4. I don't know what that means, but down for free money. Oh my god, okay, so Bree's half-sister she doesn't talk to that I'm friends with on Finch also is wearing the koala outfit and we're walking together. So cute. Stop. Which means they also pay for premium, which makes me feel a little bit less self-conscious. Listen, so see, we have 10 color options for everything that we unlock, pretty much. Oh, sorry. Ooh! But then when we get things on the other side, the non-premium, we get the 4 color options. So it's only in the premium column. Guys, what color kangaroo should I make? I could do a pink kangaroo. Kind of drawn to a white kangaroo. I want to do a white kangaroo. Hi Zane. Hello. Okay, I just found a cute collar to wear. I'm alive. I get to see another day, and that is something we should be grateful for. Also, Peaches has nothing to wear with this outfit, so she's just going like fucking Winnie the Poohing. Anyway, I was just checking something because I bought a bow. I wanted to make sure it looked good. I might keep the bow. Fuck it. My bird's name is Peaches, and she carries a peach around sometimes. I'm pretty sure Lisana gave me the peach. Anyway, hello Zane. Do you know about the Bird app? Not Twitter. That's not the Bird app anymore. That's the... Gross. Yeah, Finch. Are you on Finch? Do you want to be friends on Finch? I'll put you on my front page. I have 2 pages. Join us. Join us, join us. It's the only thing that I have stuck to for this long. I think I just hit 90 days today. Yeah, because yesterday was 89, and I was like, oh my god, Taylor Swift. Oof. So we are playing The Sims, but first I wanted to do some show and tell of things that I kept while my mom was moving out. I was very intentional about what I kept. Bree still thinks I kept too much. I love that first you said, I don't want to see each other. That you first said, I don't want to see each other. Wait, for what? Now I've forgotten. You know I black out, Chewy. When I first got Finch. Oh, yeah. Chewy, are you on Finch? I did say that. I'm remembering now. Yeah. Look, my mug is hearts. You're on Finch, then why aren't we friends? Was it because I said I don't want to see each other? My bad. But then Lasana sent me presents, and I was like, I love presents. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think I could put you on my front page. Because there's a couple of people who haven't been using it. So, like, do you deserve front page? I don't know. I do go to both pages. I could put Nassim on the second page. I mean, just don't tell her. Lasana has to say front page. Zero, I told Keek be on front page. My sibling has to be on front page. She has to be in that corner still. Okay. All right, I moved Belle for you. Don't let me down. Very intentional about the things I kept. They have, wait, Lordy? On the tree, go to the like little gear, and then, wow, and then edit friends, and then you can move them. Very second page behavior. They're not active though. Yeah, exactly. Cass was on my front page, but I put her on the second page. I kept sending her like good vibes in hope that it would notify her. Do you get the points? I've already gotten the cow, so no. Do you want to give me your thing? Do you have the cow? Is that how it works? I don't actually know how it works. You can whisper me your code if you want. Or damn it. Doesn't matter. Whatever. But no, I made Julius, May, and Nassim sign up for it, so I got the cow. Very pleased I got the cow, but now I'm on the mushroom, so I don't know. Sent so many presents to Cass. I sent her a present. I sent her good wishes in hopes that it would notify her and bring her back. But then she posted in Discord today that she's worked 32 hours in 3 days. So you sent it to me. Yay! Okay. Let's be friends on Finch. isn't it working? When I try to open it, it redirects me to the App Store. Oh, I can just copy your code. I'm smart. I want to copy specific part. Why won't you? Yeah, I'm really smart sometimes. What have I said? I'm intelligent, not smart. Okay, I figured it out. I think. Friend. Oh, I can request a hug. Stop, that's so cute. Where is it? Add friend. There we go. It was right in front of my face. Allow paste. Done. Your outfit's so cute. Oh my god. How do I say the name? Lahaba? You are so cute. Oh my god. Look how cute Chewy's bird is. It's trying to be helpful. It's from Crescent City. I need to reread it so I can read the third one, but you said not to rush. So I haven't. I did finish Priory of the Orange Tree. Chewy, it's so good. It did not feel as long as it was. However, I'm mad because the second book is a prequel. And it looks like the third book is a prequel of the prequel. And I'm like, bitch, give me a sequel. What the fuck? I'm so sick of these people making prequels. If you want to make a prequel, do it first. Do a sequel first, at least. Got an arc for the Princess Knight. What's the Princess Knight? Also, love that you're getting arcs. How did you sign up for that? Is it because you run that Instagram? Did they reach out to you? Do you reach out to them? I want free books. Sorry. NetGalley. And then you have to post a review? I might look into that. I've been reading pretty fast. What did I read last night? I guess I'm there and you keep a ratio. I finished a book last night because I couldn't sleep. It was better than I thought it would be. You got your very first smut book? How is it your first? Anyway, I read House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig. There's a sequel to it too. It's like very, very mild horror. Like, it's not actually horror, but like technically it falls in the... Okay, I love you, but Akatar is not smut. But I'm excited for you because then we can talk to you about Akatar. She didn't like the romance? Can't relate. Anyway, I need to update my Goodreads. I've been updating it, but I do it like every couple months. Smut is XXX in captions? Oh my god, it is. That's so funny. No, it's romance. And the books following it get more mature. But the first book, it's mostly implied. I would say it's fluff, in my opinion, more than smut. But the sequels, including, what is it, the fourth one? Fourth one is not for children. Fourth one is not for teenagers. Might not even be for adults. So don't you fret, mon frere. Be excited. One thing I really like about the books is at least the first two are like a play off of, the first one is like a play off of Beauty and the Beast, And the second one is a play off of Hades and Persephone. And I really like when they do that. And like it's obvious, but not literal. Does that make sense? You don't have to put quotation marks for audiobooks. That still counts as a book. What was I doing? I was opening something. Does anyone know? Oh, I was going to see what my... It's inaccurate because I've read some physical books. Supposedly, I've only read 22 books, but I do have like 8 physical books I've been reading, so... Clown noses are on. We think we might get an ACOTAR announcement soon. Does the third Crescent City expand on how it ended? On the second one it ended? Without getting into too many spoilers. I have a hard time with audiobooks because I'm really picky with narrators. Hardly. Okay. This is why they're not at the top of my list. That's why. It's bullshit like that. You can't end a book like number 2 and then not... Fourth Wing is also on my list. I started it and then stopped it for some reason. Oh, I think it was first person. And I stopped it. I have a really hard time with first person. I have to be in a certain mood. You could legit probably read the first half of the book and get the answers. Okay. Okay. I forgot I was reading it, so I kind of stopped halfway through, which kind of implies it's not a good. It's good. It's just not. Anyway, it's called The Cartographers, and it's a mystery, and it's very good. But it's definitely like fiction. And sometimes I have a hard time staying in that as opposed to like fantasy or romance or fantasy romance or sci-fi. I have a hard time with just fiction. Sometimes general fiction. Making a graphic novel for Fourth Wing. Oh, that's fun. You know what I want? A sequel to The Priory of the Orange Tree. Which, by the way, the title's very misleading. You don't really figure out what the title's even about until like the third 2/3 in. There we go. Taking a book back to the library I didn't vibe with. I'm so proud of you. Do you still count that on your read list? Because I do. For me, a read list is like, I'm most likely never going to read this again. I do have rereads. But if I tried a book, I'm probably not coming back. Didn't you rave about Ali Hazelwood, though? Her stuff was first person. That's what I mean, is I have to be in a really specific mood. And then I tend to read like that in like a chunk where they're all first person. And then depending on the narrator, I get ick and I can't do it for a while. Did you read Deep End? I don't think so. I start to forget the names, especially right now. A lot of them have like the same titles. Deep End. Oh, no. No, I haven't. It's apparently in my library. So I purchased it. It's on the list. I feel like my main form of story entertainment is single player video games, not movies, series, or books. Interesting. I mean, I play a lot of video games. I don't watch that many movies. And now that I'm an Adderall, I don't watch as much TV. I've been watching it while I clean. Probably her smuttiest. Jesus Christ. No, I've been putting that one off because I'm in fantasy mood. I don't want contemporary romance. I'll get there. I was in a, like Regency romance period chunk where like I read like 10 books that were all Regency period. By the way, did you read Half a Soul? Half a Soul, I think, revolutionary. I think that type of narration, that type of like main female character perspective, incredible. So good. It was so good. That's one I would reread. I want to finish Iron Flame and Onyx Storm so I can move on to the Hemlock Queen before the third comes out. That's also on my list. I haven't bought it though. I have so many ebooks that what I've been doing every once in a while, when I don't know what to read, I spend an hour going through all the books that I own. 608 books. Only 300 of them finished. Some of them are like samples. I try to get rid of the samples, but sometimes it's hard. So I go through and I pick ones and I put them in a collection that is labeled number 1. And so those are the ones I'm supposed to tackle first. I'm going to finish the Cartographers, and then I think I don't know where I'm going from there. I haven't decided. I think I might tackle some of the short ones. Just like some grizzled veteran traveling the world. I want to read, but I don't know what the hell I want to read. Yep. Fragile Enchantment, also very good, but it's YA. House of Salt and Sorrows, which I just read, was YA. I think it could have been longer. It was rough at the end there. But it was pretty good for YA. I enjoyed it. Caravel's on my list. I started it and got kind of not invested. And I also tried to read Night Circus and got kind of not invested. Hello, Alpha. How are you? Early 1800s is a great time for books. For 3 reads, very YA, except for the sex. I need new emotes. That one is awful. Bitch, you're one of my subs. What are you saying about my emotes? Bitch? Bitch? Use my fucking emotes. I don't have a chapstick, but I do have a glue stick. Do you think that'll help? Okay, some of the things, we're gonna do a quick haul. Some of the things I bought. Lead tester for the antique furniture that I stole from my mom, and also in general at Antique, so I probably should already own this because I've never tested it. I also got brass polish because if I'm gonna love brass, I should probably know how to clean it. And I'm hoping this will help with the handle of the side table that if you want to know about my side table, go to the drawing room. Does your emote say hello? It says Yaru. It also says wham! That could be an entrance. So this is something I bought yesterday and they already showed up. Amazon is insane, and I tried really hard to not be an Amazon girly, but I give up. Wham, wham, wham. I don't know why I did this. Okay, here are some little things I found while moving. Some of them. You got a salt shaker finally? You didn't have a salt shaker? Do you have salt? These are 3 random things that I have. It was a box of like 10. My mom apparently grew up having angels all around the house randomly. She was emotionally attached to these. She didn't want to get rid of them. I didn't want to keep 10. So I got these ones. They make a cute little band. I'll put them out at Christmas. There we go. Do I like them? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Also found this very cute Christmas ornament, which also I should probably check for lead. I feel like I should just check all of this old shit I got from her for lead. Look how cute he is. Little deer. Look at his little face. Look at it. His funky eyeball. Very cute. Cute reindeer, right? And it's nice and vintage. She also didn't want to bring them with her. So you know how you can like rent these giant pod container things? Not giant, but like they would fit in an average driveway instead of like a moving truck. And then they ship them all for you. So you don't have to drive a moving truck. Is that a thing in the UK? Or sorry, Europe? EU, is that a thing in the EU? They're called pods. They filled 7. And still didn't have enough space. It's only 3 of them living in that house. I don't know. I don't know how they accumulated that much stuff. I know a lot of it actually was necessities. Some of it was furniture. I genuinely do not know. And stuffed. Stuffed. The first 6, not as stuffed. Stephen intentionally left some space. The last one, stuffed. Completely stuffed. That was Wednesday. To the point that we ran out of space. They didn't have time or money to get another pod. So we were just throwing away anything we could, playing advanced Tetris, yes. And so there were a lot of little things and big things that had to be sacrificed. Some of those things I kept. Some of those things I didn't keep. Some of those we donated. I did offer to take some of the stuff because I'm going to try to visit in September. And I could just literally bring it in my luggage. And I did offer to do that for things they were sentimental with. For some reason, they did not take me up on that offer and instead potentially went over the weight limit. You don't know. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. One of the things I did take to like keep because my mother was sentimental but didn't have space and they'll never get used, are things called Weeble Wobbles. Do you know what a Weeble Wobble is? There were a lot of monkeys. So many fucking monkeys. They came back in like the last 10 years, but they're not the ones. Here we go. No, see, these are new ones. Yeah, 1970s. In fact, actually, I wonder if we can find. Oh my god. I can't fucking spell. Not moose, mouse. Here we go. What's a good photo? I guess this one. Do you know what the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is? It's like still kind of a thing, but also like not. Okay, so this is a set my mom has. Talk about something wobbling. She has still a couple of people. I'm pretty sure she has these 3 ones. She still has, I say she, but I have them now. We still have the bleachers. I remember seeing the flag somewhere, but I did not see it when I was going through things. So the idea was that you would put the flag at the top and they could ride it to the bottom. I have the seat. I don't actually have the flag anymore. I don't have the swing. I don't know where the light went. I do still have the mailbox, but it's yellow. And then there's a film camera and it's yellow. And I had the rocking chair somewhere, but I didn't see it yesterday. And most of the stickers are gone. Mickey is still on the door, though. Yes, they're vintage toys. They were my mom's in the 70s. And the whole bit is that they can't fall over. They'll like sort of they'll wobble, but they can't stay. Yes. But like they fit in your, like, they're the size of like your palm. Like they're like this size. I'm not going to pull them out for you. Also, no, I do still have them. She also has, there's a good photo of it. We also still have the haunted house, which I played with so much growing up. So like this is the outside. Most of the stickers are gone. And then it opens up on the inside. And it's got all sorts of like little traps and stuff. I think I still have these two wobbles. So like this mirror rotates and you can get stuck behind the mirror and you can fall down here and come out the chimney. So I still have the house. And this was one of the things that she was like sentimental about and like didn't necessarily want to get rid of it, but also no space. Kind of silly to keep it. We have the bed still, the couch, not the chair. Never seen the treasure chest. I do remember playing with the hat. I don't know where it is now. Anyway, I loved playing with this thing. I played with this like nonstop growing up. And now it's in a box. Oh, there's a commercial. Wait, I want to watch it. Does that have sound? I can't hear it. It might not have sound anymore. See, they wobble. Never had the ghost. Never had the treasure chest. And then it like closes up. And you can store everything inside. Mine doesn't have we don't have the lock anymore. Anyway, you heard a tiny bit. So anyway, those are things that she also didn't want to get rid of. I have a giant tub in my closet of childhood toys that I'm not ready to let go of. I go through it every once in a while and I am able to get rid of things. I went through it yesterday. I did a lot of going through the crap that I took from my mom's house because a lot of it I just didn't have time to go through. I was like, I'll just take it home and deal with it later. So it was a lot of that. There's a lot of stuff that I knew could get donated and used by someone else that they didn't want to take the time to do. So I spent a lot of time organizing that, like little Barbie stuff. And so I like made sure to find matching shoes and I did little baggies because they're more likely to keep those and donate it if it's already like pre-bagged, at least Value Village, because then they can just toss it in a bag. And I did like categories. I don't know. If they get thrown away, they get thrown away, but at least I tried to increase the chance of them being passed along because they were all in really good condition. Some of them were mine, some of them were Julius's. tons of matching shoes. I told Julius, I was like, I'm so impressed that you were able to keep so many pairs of matching shoes, and so impressed you were able to keep so many utensils. For those of you who didn't play with Barbies, the utensils are so small and tiny, and the shoes are so easy to lose. Lizanne has so many shoes. And men's shoes. Right, Zane? And then I have like, sounds wrong, but I have grown-up toys. This is a bunch of stuff I can get rid of. So this one I did, it's a bunch of kitchen stuff. Like food. All of these are matching men's shoes. You don't understand, Zero. Finding Ken stuff is hard. This is all like kid stuff for like your babies. No, it's not. This is like random hobbies. There's a bunch of CDs that still have the disc inside. This one is the one for kids. It even has 2 baby dolls in there. And it's like building blocks and stuff. I know, I wish I had the time and resources to like sell this my own. But I just don't have it. I don't know what toys these go to. These were in there, these were Julius's, but someone will buy it if it's put out. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the one full of women's shoes that all match. Look how many matching pairs of shoes. This is not including all the ballet slippers I found. This is just purses. Look like brats. I think they're from Humanoid My Little Ponies. This is another kitchen set I did. Yeah, and they were all in good condition. This one has like sports things. There's a golf club. There's a bunch of ski boots that are all matching. There's 3 different sizes. Retro TV in case. Yeah, they had like these, maybe Zero, that sounds right. Lizana, growing up, I had 3 large tubs, like this, like large tubs. I had 3 that was just Barbie stuff. Cars, dolls themselves. Going through Julius's old Barbie stuff, we only found 3 dolls. I have no idea what they did to the rest of the dolls. I had a million Barbies and a million of the little ones and like 3 men. No, I was pantomiming the small ones. Oh, the box. 3 tubs. 3 tubs. Most of it was gifts or things we got at used stores or you have to remember I was a kid with cancer. You get a lot of presents. A lot of presents. One of her friends brought like 2 giant like trash bags just full of Barbie stuff. Exaggerated flexing. So I had a lot. I had a lot of stuff. It all went to Julius. There was some things I gave to kids in my neighborhood when I was in middle school. I have no idea. I have no idea because it was condensed. You think that's a little Barbie stuff. It was condensed. to these tubs. This is it. So this was all the drawers of little things, and that's what I went through yesterday. This is a combination of Barbie things I can't let go of, and little Polly Pocket things I can't let go of, and 90s My Little Pony things I can't get rid of. But they all fit in one box, so it's fine, right? Oh, and the tree. The Swan Lake tree. Did I show you my dolls? I can't remember if I showed you the dolls yet. Do you have the fat one or the skinny ones? The like fat 90s ones. And some of the smaller ones. So these we found in the move. These are both two Aurora dolls. Clearly, Julius did not keep them in good condition. They were just thrown in toy boxes. These are porcelain dolls. I played with them, but I would never just throw them in a bucket. And the dresses were on the wrong doll. Their shoe color is the color of the dress. She was wearing the purple dress. She was wearing the pink one. That's not right. Those are wrong ones. The crowns are gone. Their jewelry's gone. She had a little shrug. It's gone. The hair, destroyed. So, anyway, I'm upset about it. Fun fact, I had a ton of porcelain dolls growing up. And I used to have them all on display. And when Brie moved in, she was creeped out that they were looking at her. And I didn't have room or storage to like put them away. So I got rid of I think all of them. Nearly all of them. Some of all of them. I think I kept one or two and they ended up breaking. I don't have them anymore. Anyway. Video game consoles, manga. So I'm like, okay, I get to keep some of my stuff. What are Julia's have fun? No, wrong dresses. Anyway, so there are two dolls I regret getting rid of. But I used to play with them as if they were like Barbie dolls. I'll probably end up getting rid of these two. I am kind of curious if I could sell them. Like, I don't know if they're collector's items or not. And because they're missing stuff, I don't think they're worth very much, but I love them. I don't know how I got these. That's the thing. I had some nice toys. We were poor. My mom did not buy them. My step grandma really liked spoiling me, so my mom and I think I got them from her. I don't know. They are in a box of I don't know where to put them. Look at her hair. Look at the ringlet. There should be multiple. So sad. So those are some things I kept. So donate them to a kid's ward. I didn't say I want to get rid of them. I said I don't know where to put them. And to be honest, in this economy, I would try to sell them. And I know that sounds bad, but I also don't know if they would want porcelain things with the kids. I did not have a hard time getting rid of the Lego. Julius did keep all the Legos. Okay, so while going through all those like toy things and trying to store my mom's Weeble Wobbles, I ended up going through the giant box of toys, childhood things that I wanted to keep, and I found some gold, in my opinion. And I got rid of some stuff, which is good. One of them, which feels particularly relevant in the last couple of years. So there was this doll. I don't know if they still do dolls, but they were these porcelain dolls company called, I think, Madame Alexander. They made very nice dolls. My mom had one growing up and trashed it. I inherited it, tried to take care of it, also trashed it. But once upon a time in the 2000s, McDonald's did a collaboration with Madame Alexander. And so the kids' toys were these little dolls. I have Elphaba. I also remember having a equestrian girl, like a horse rider, and she had a little outfit. But I have Elphaba. She's so cute. Her hair's trashed. I used to use her with my little Barbies, like the kids. And I did end up taking her skirt off so that they could wear it. But don't worry, she's wearing undies, so it's okay. Anyway, I thought that was cute. I could probably sew the skirt and fix it. Anyway, fix her hair. So that was a great one. I also found my first Sailor Moon keepsakes. These used to be keychains, but I unscrewed it out of their head so I could use them as little dolls. What's funny about this, to me, is the first Sailor Moon blind bag I ever did, I got Sailor Mercury. So I think I want to try to find a way to make them keychains again. And then they can both be on my thing. And then this is her friend who's really annoying, but she has a pretty bow, so I liked her. These were on my birthday cake one year. That's where they came from. Because I love Sailor Moon. Mom's boyfriend would send me tapes of Sailor Moon recordings, and that's how I had Sailor Moon, because we didn't have cable. I just want to keep emphasizing how poor I was as a child. I found this Little Mermaid. It was on top of something, clearly. I think some sort of bottle. They used to do that a lot in the early 2000s. I do remember playing with her in, like, the bathtub. So God knows what's, in there. But might have seen more accurate Sailor Moon. No. It was still the censored ones. Yeah, like a shampoo bottle. That's what I think. I think that's where it came from. I don't know. I also remember chewing on her. I had a chewing problem growing up. I chewed on a bunch of my mom's furniture and a bunch of my toys. And one of the pieces of furniture my mom kept is this oval coffee table. It's wooden, and you can see teeth marks on the edges from where I was just gnawing. Sucked my thumb for a million years too. Cells were kept terribly, and the show now has an overly pink tone to it. I don't have my tapes anymore. I kept one of them, and then I got rid of them. I think I still have Sailor Moon R and Sailor Moon S on VHS somewhere. But I also have Sailor Moon R on DVD. And it's the original one, not the American one, so the ending is a different song. Which honestly makes me kind of sad. Anyway, I found a bunch of random animals, like there were whales and stuff. I didn't feel the need to keep them, but I did find this frog. And remembered how when I was a kid, I used to just sit there, and this sounds weird, but rub his back with my thumb. Bitch, I had a fidget toy. I was like, oh, I should use it as a fidget toy. I constantly describe plastics as bad chewing plastic and the good texture plastic. My husband has yet to question me about it. Anyway, so I keep that as, there we go. Those are the little things. I have a couple more things to share with you. I'm really like, taking a long time, but staying on track. It's crazy. Adderall is crazy. These all have to get entered into my book. We just started talking. I don't know. I have to add all of these to my book Excel sheet. I bought this on Monday because Steven went and sold a bunch of his shit at Half Price Books. And damn, they made me look good because my mom kept going on and on. She was like, I mean, anything is better than nothing, I guess. He made like over $800. And my mom she like could not stop going, oh my God, I'm so surprised. And I was like, I literally worked there. I told you his D&D stuff would make bank. Is that the full worth of the things he sold? No. But also he didn't have to go through the work of selling them himself. And that's like benefit. I'm like so up their ass. Yeah, it was way more than either of them expected, even though I told them repeatedly that it would do well. So they made me look great. So I was stuck at a bookstore for hours. What was I supposed to do? So I bought Vonnegut is on my lifelong to read list because I feel like if you don't like something, you still have to consume it so you can prove that you don't like it. Like you need actual experience to prove it or like reading to prove it. So I got a Kurt Vonnegut. It was the one that was the like in best condition and smallest. I didn't actually like pick title wise. It's just such a bro author. It's the kind of book that like my first boyfriend would have like told me I should read. So I have like a prejudice against it that maybe, maybe Kurt doesn't deserve, but we'll see. I'm not reading it anytime soon. I also got this book, The Explorers Guild. It was on clearance, so it was only $3. It's really neat. It's like written in like, hold on, let me find an example. I'm having a hard time. So it's written like a standard book, but then it's also comic. Or sometimes it's a combination. And I thought that was really interesting. And look at the inside cover. Look at the outside. Like, it's intentionally made to look kind of gross. I love that. Yeah, so I thought that one was fun. And it was pretty. And it was $3. So got that one. And then I'm always on the lookout for books that I like that look vintage. So I found a copy of Anne of Green Gables that isn't pink, which means I'm allowed to not have it in my room. And it's pretty. I love Anne of Green Gables. I've read it multiple times, and Anne with an E is one of my favorite TV shows, and you should watch it because it got canceled and I'm mad about it. Those are things I bought. Here are things I got from my mom's. We went through all the like children's books, and Julius got rid of most of them, but I saved some favorites. The Rain Babies. I loved this book as a kid. I would just stare at the illustrations, read it over and over. Specifically, just wait. Give me a second. Okay, I passed it. I just thought she was so pretty. So it's basically this very lonely man and woman who could never get a child find this basket full of these itty bitty babies. There's like 15 of them. And so they decide to take care of them and treat them like they're babies. And it turns out their mom is some sort of like rain goddess. And she comes and she's like, so those are my babies. I need them back. Please understand, said Mother Moonshower, the rain babies cannot grow properly without me. I will cherish them as you did. And do not fear, I will not leave you lonely. See what I have brought for you. And she gives them a baby. And then they get to raise a little girl. Anyway, I always really loved it. You can hear how old it is in the spine. Jesus. Okay, another classic, which some of you may know, The Unicorn and the Moon. Also a book that I would just stare at for hours. Hours and hours and hours. Look how pretty the art is. It's a unicorn and he like tries to steal the moon. Or he tries to rescue the moon. I don't entirely remember. All I remember is the unicorn finding a bunch of random balls and like collecting them and stealing them. And it being really pretty. So I kept that one. Oops, sorry. Just 3 more. This used to have a really pretty dust jacket that was pink. This is The Country Bunny and the Little Gold Shoes. It's an Easter book. And it's about how all the Easter bunnies were boys and girls weren't allowed to be an Easter bunny. But then she gets picked as an Easter bunny. And they give her funny special shoes, and the boys make fun of her. And he gives her like a special egg, and he's like, this is your journey. You have to find them. Here are some special shoes. And then she can fly. This is the picture that's always stuck with me. So we're putting an egg in this little baby's hand. And it's this beautiful ornate egg. And then, just as the Easter morning sun rose over the edge of the world, she jumped quickly back to the palace where she found her little basket for her own little bunnies and went hopping back home to give them a happy Easter. Look how many babies she has. That's so many fucking babies. Look what Julia's did. I don't think they say where the eggs come from. But there's like piles and piles of eggs that they have to like deliver. Okay, the next one I kept because relevant. It is the Quinkins. It is a Australian Aboriginal picture book. I don't think I've actually ever read it. But the art. Children's books have such beautiful art. Like some of them are straight up like frame worthy. I don't think they get enough appreciation from adults unless you like are reading them to kids and then you recognize how beautiful it is. It's so pretty. Look at this one. Oh, the detail. I had an art assignment once when I was in middle school where we did art inspired by Aboriginal artwork and like the dots. Okay, one last one. This is one of the books that really got me into the British monarchy history. The Kings and Queens of England. And it's one of the don't know much about books. There's 24 chicks now. She messaged at least twice about Poopy Butt, where she's to wash and unclog a chick so it wouldn't explode and die. Anyway, Really liked the artwork in this one too. I also had a president version, American president version of this. As you can see, I did not keep it, so it wasn't like big on me. This was probably the page I read the most. King Henry VIII and his wives. That beautiful artwork. But then also Edward and Mary. And of course, Elizabeth, who got 2 spreads in the book. Pretty sure she's the only monarch that gets 2 spreads. Oh, I lied. She gets 3. Most of the men get 1 page. Not even a full spread. Victoria only got 1.5, which arguably she should have just as many, if not more. And then it talks about how the next person is Charles and then William. Anyway, loved this book growing up. Those are the children's books I've kept. Those also need to get entered in the computer. Okay. We're almost done. There are more books. I lied. More books. This one, Irish Stories. And look at it. It's so cute and like vintagey. Look at the art. All the art is white, black, and green, which I think is just so fun. It's so cool. So I think I'm going to read them. When was this published? It does not say. Oh, 1958. So it'll be interesting to read these because it's before like the internet got fanatical about Irish mythology. You know? This is Why Stories. I'm pretty sure I took this one because I wanted to rip stuff out. Like, look at this bear. Why the bear has his little tail. Wow, the rabbit lost his tail. Apparently it's the cat's fault. Anyway, this one's falling apart. I took it because it matches the other one. And then this one is Horse Stories. And again, I took it because it matched the other one. Do you ever watch Doom? Yes, I do remember Luck of the Irish. Look at these elephants. I do remember Luck of the Irish, yeah. I always thought he was kind of cute, but I didn't like his hair. Anyway. These are just boxes. Haha, tricked you. You thought they were books. Ha. What did it even say? This one says, A Journey into England. Dimostrazioni. Oh, this one's just in Italian or Latin. And then this says Noble House. And look at the font they did for the author. It's that like curly Q one, which is hysterical. Anyway. Thank you. Aren't they great? I think they're fantastic. I can hide my knickknacks. I really wanted one to say, don't touch my stuff. I mean, I could, you know, I could redo it. Almost done. I took these 2 vases. Ignore the flowers. Those are just so I don't lose them. This one is chipped. I don't know where my mother got it, but I remember growing up and it being used frequently, and I'm emotionally attached to it, and I like the color. There were 2 of these. These are the pink bubble vases. Look. See, it's full of bubbles. But that makes them very fragile. They're pinker in person than on camera. On camera, they kind of look orange. But like, they're actually quite pink. Anyway. One broke, so I only get 1 of them, which is probably great in Bree's eyes. One less thing. And then the final thing I want to steal your attention for is something I bought at Joann's because I think it was Michael's. Joann's is 40 to 90% off if you're Tub, you know better. You can allow it. All of Joann's is like 40 to 90% off because the company is like going under or whatever. So if you like decor or crafting, I highly recommend going. You can find some great things. I got so many fake plants for so cheap. I have a vision. I don't know if I can bring it to life. I'm going to try anyway. But at Michael's, I really wanted to see their Easter collection. It wasn't great. And they've already started putting out 4th of July stuff, which isn't great. And I don't want red, white, and blue things. But I did find this. It's pink. It's kind of like that academia vibe I like. But it's pink and white. Because remember, I told you I'm trying to find a way to bridge those two styles together. What do I put in it? Maybe the greenery I got? I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not sure. I love her. I love the shape. I think it's funny. It kind of looks, if it had a lid, it kind of looks like it'd be an urn. And I love that about it. Put some fish in it, but then you wouldn't be able to see the fish. It'd be hidden. Here's the thing. I love dried up flowers. I have 2 or 3. They're roses. I have a bottle full of dried lavender. One of the reasons I've never gotten fake plants too, I get anxious about the dust. But the plants I got, I specifically got the ones I did because they're entirely plastic, so I can just wash them. Very tall markers. I could do paintbrushes, my tall paintbrushes. Thank you for saying that, Zero. I'm pretty sure Luke bought me one of those marker sets. I think he bought me the little one, the pastel one. I love them. They're great markers. They're not alcohol markers, though, and I kind of want alcohol markers now. Anyway, we'll figure out something for it. I kill every plant I touch, Seneca, even the easy ones. It's a curse I inherited from my mother. For now, she will go there. So I'm starting to embrace the fake flowers, but I'm still a little anxious about the dust. Don't drink your markers. The final piece that I wanted to show you, I know I said I already did. The final piece is in the background. Do you see it? I think it's quite obvious. It's a giant portrait of me as a baby. What am I supposed to do with this? My mom was like, you should just donate it. Ma'am, this is your child. Now, I don't know how old I am in this, but there are companion portraits that were taken and my father is present. So I'm very, very young. Because he did not stick around for long. Hold on. Can someone clip it so I can see it? Does it look like me? Probably not recent. I still got the cheeks. I have a chin now. Same nose. Ma'am? What do you think? Where should we put her? Bria is not going to let me put this in the living room, she said. I don't know what to do with it. It feels wrong to throw it away. Hi. Hello. I love you too. It's not time for anything for you. No, for anything. No, apparently you're not supposed to put things above your bed, according to that guy on TikTok who fixes people's rooms. Oh, JJ. Hold on. Then where's the mirror go? There isn't a mirror in my living room. What the fuck? Why? Ew. There's a mirror in my office. Don't be gross, Zero. Don't be gross. It's not quite the same face, but it'll work. Thank you. I don't know. It has something to do with the spirits. I don't remember. JJ, sweetie, I need you not to be here. I don't know what a batik is. What's a batik? Seneca says, woof. 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 Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Her tail's wagging so hard. I love you. Get off. Okay, I lied. I thought of another thing to show you. I think this is the last thing. I'm pretty sure. At least for today. My grandpa used to paint. He was in painting classes. He painted constantly. I think there are like 3 or 4 paintings of irises that exist in our family. There's one in my aunt's bathroom. He might have kept one. This is the one my mom had, and now it's mine. I grew up with it. I'm emotionally attached to it. I was so excited that she let me have it. Apparently he tried to sell it at the Coachella Valley Watercolor Society in 1990 for $150. Considering it's in my hands now and it was my mom's, I feel like it didn't sell. But would I buy this if I found it in a used store? Maybe not. But my grandpa did it. So it means something. Oh, I lied. I have one more thing. Joann's is having a giant sale. So Rayleigh got a giant box of boxes. I did not intentionally mute myself. No, I muted it. I think I bumped it. Okay. Joann's is having a sale. I got a box of boxes. We're much cheaper than they normally go for. Look how many boxes. So we will probably be having more Rayleigh Sorts Her Craft Supplies streams. And look, I got the purple ones. I almost got the clear ones to match my others. But, and I can figure out, oh, Lord. Don't at me. Grandpa gave me his label maker, and I have yet to figure out how to use it. So, we can do that. Yeah, but purple. And to be honest, my other one, it's all clear, but like all of these are holiday. So if anything, whoops, if anything, it keeps it like more organized. Like this is all Valentine's Day stuff. This is probably the only non-holiday. This is full of like half-completed cards. These both are fall and Halloween. Does the label maker have a label on it saying label maker? Not yet. This is more Halloween, but they're half-made cards. This is small Christmas things. I have a giant like folder that's big Christmas things. Did I send out Christmas cards this year? I don't remember. Zero, did you get one? My in-laws got one. My sister-in-law got one. I don't know if you got one. I think I intended to. Did you get a Valentine this year? I don't think you did. Oh, but then I also have these separate ones that don't have a like box to go in. This is all confetti from when The Sims sent me presents. I think this one is supposed to be like academia type style things to use. I don't know. Look at all the fucking confetti. You think I'm gonna throw away free confetti? Come on. Anyway, so hopefully, because my desk is a mess, hopefully, you did! You got the gorilla one. I really liked that one, and I felt like it was relevant to you because you go to the zoo all the time. That's why you got that one. Because it's, oh, on Wednesdays. Okay. It's an ad for zoo lights. Do you have zoo lights in the EU? They put a bunch of like Christmas light decorations up, but they're all animal zoo themed. And you walk through the zoo at night and you get to see all the lights. And you get to see animals in the dark. So I've been waiting to use that for someone's Christmas card. And then I was like, oh, Lasana likes the zoo. Oh, speaking of the zoo, tomorrow with May and Nassim, I'm going to the zoo for high tea. Isn't that fun? We're gonna get dressed up and everything. I hope you did, Zero, because I tried to send them out to Patreon. Do I call you Patreons or patrons? I don't know. Thanks, Zane. I didn't invite you. I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd be able to fly in on time. I would have somewhere for you to stay. Although you might not want to stay in my house right now because it is... I took 2 rugs from my mom. My mom has 2 cats. My family struggled to keep their home the cleanest. So I've been struggling to clean some rugs. So I'm not sure you would want to be there. You're allergic to cats. Yeah. So you might want to wait until I finish deep cleaning. I'm going to start and restart stream because I need to turn this into EA and I... Don't leave.